Let's go. And welcome back to the only podcast to do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves around, Bohemian Chat City. I am your host, Andrew, and beside me is my best friend of 30 years. And don't call him a comeback, Marshall Stepp.
Hey, how you doing?
And you can't forget the producer extraordinaire, the man that keeps the lights on and keeps the water running. So, woman, you better shut your mouth and get in the kitchen. Clint the Clamp Ashworth.
The clamp. Give him the clamps.
Do I want to know what the clamp is? Never mind.
It's your
Glenn,
son, so you may not want
Glenn,
to.
it's clamp, not clap, okay?
Okay.
It could be the clap too. We don't know.
No.
I mean, looking at him, Glenn, we don't know yet, and we're just hoping for a good outcome. I don't know, but anyways, guys, we are back with you tonight, season 7, episode 2, in this mother thing. Hoping that you guys had a great and happy Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, and got some rest. And you're watching this on Friday, so if you got to roundhouse somebody at Best Buy, you need to come up 10 more years, because we're not doing that no more. Black Friday is a week long, and it's all virtual now. So
Right?
Yeah.
even though we still go Black Friday shopping every year.
Yeah, Mom's already bought a bunch of crap.
Have you already switched to?
Yeah, I've already switched, yeah.
As y'all can tell, we have brought the man, the myth, the legend,
We have brought him back,
Mr.
again.
Glenn Ashworth. Probably one of the greatest episodes we've had. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I can tell you we've gotten one of the higher views on your video.
Oh, absolutely.
So we definitely had to bring you back in the studio that you let us build. I mean, this wouldn't be possible without Mr. Ashworth. So
100%.
It turned out pretty good. Y'all did a good job.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
our goal now, though, is now that we see this, we hate looking back here and it not being done. So
It was supposed to be my wood shop, but that's all right.
Guilt trip galore, huh?
You can make another one outside.
No, I did.
I know.
I did. I got the side-by-side in there, so.
oh, so what's been going on, Glenn?
Besides my leg working, it's I keep saying I want to retire when I'm 65, which is just about 3 months, but I'm not going to retire. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I can't
Like
retire.
it all, or are you just prolonging it?
Oh, I'm going to retire one of these days.
Yeah.
One of these days,
Now,
eventually.
see, when you get 66 in 9 months, I can double dip,
Ooh.
which means I can work as much as I want
Yeah.
and get my Social Security.
Yeah, because they force you to take at least a small portion of your Social
Yeah,
Security
yeah.
after you hit that limit.
Yeah. But I can draw my full Social Security. Well, I can draw my full Social Security at 65 because I was born in 1960.
Okay.
And there's something from
Was it-
1960 back. You
Yeah, I was gonna
if you're 55, and then at 61 they raised it up to you got to be 67 or something like that. I don't know. It's bull crap. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
but if they get my leg right, I'm gonna stay working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
So do you have an idea of when you want to retire now? Because I know
Oh, yesterday.
yesterday. What are you talking about?
No.
Because I think the
I'm not
last
the retiring type. I got a lot of
Yeah.
shit to do around here. My shop's full of stuff.
Well, you can stop work. You can retire, but continue working out in the shop.
Yeah, but I don't get paid for that. Not very much, anyhow.
Well, that's your own damn fault.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
that's what your mom says. I'm too cheap. I don't charge enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Marshall wants a monster truck bed. I don't know if his girlfriend or wife's going to go for that.
Oh, no, she's already told me she's not, but I still want the motherfucker. I mean,
Doesn't matter if she wants it or not.
I don't care. I still want it.
You've been married long enough to know it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission.
Be 40 years in May.
Yeah. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
40 years in May.
How do you put up with a woman that long?
No,
shit.
No,
we
no,
need to
she
get.
put up with it.
I was gonna say we need to get her out here and ask her that.
That's
Yeah.
what I asked her. I said, when are you going to do it?
Is she retired or?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom's been retired, well, almost 3 years when pandemic comes out.
Yeah.
She substitutes, but she hadn't been substituting because her back's been acting up. But
I got
they
you.
figured out what that is. It's a pinched nerve. And
Oh, those are a pain in the ass,
she-
literally.
Yeah, and she can go for. I keep telling her you need to learn how to bend. You need to learn to slow down and do these things because when you, as fucked up as me, you learn that stuff.
Yeah.
I can still get up and off and down the ground without using my knees,
Yeah.
but.
Mom
said-
hasn't learned the roll and lift yet.
No. She says I made her do it today because she was down doing something with the dog. And anyhow, I told her you need to learn these things. Well, I can do it 1,000 times and it never hurts. And then that one time,
Yeah, that one
that's because
time.
it's a pinched nerve.
Yeah, because that,
That
one
time's
time.
all it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's not as bad because she's been doing this physical therapy, and it's the first time I've ever seen physical therapy do anything. But what it's doing is pulling vertebrae away from the nerve.
Yeah.
And it seems to be working. And she did her last one Friday, I think.
I think so, yeah.
But she's still doing the exercises.
Yeah.
And it helps. And she can get to where it starts to hurt, and she'll go do the exercises and make it feel better.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And
Does she? Do you know if they put her on an inversion table where they strap her ankles in,
No,
and
we
turn her
don't have
upside
one.
down to stretch it
No.
out?
Oh, hell no. She wouldn't do that.
yeah, she
I
did.
didn't. No, I didn't know
Yeah.
because
A
they
lot of people do it.
they use
Juan
that-
Maldonado's got one. He does it all the time.
they use that in physical therapy. So I
Yeah.
didn't know if maybe with the pinched nerve and if they're trying to separate those vertebrae, if
Yeah,
they
and
flip her over.
I've had more physical therapy than most people have had anything. And they're always core. You got to work on your core. You got to work on your core.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can say it out loud, Glenn.
My core don't hurt. My back hurts.
Yeah.
Glenn's had more physical therapy than Clint has ever had brain cells.
There you go.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got now. Like my back goes out on me quite a bit now.
Your
So
back
fat.
gets blown out.
what?
I said your back gets blown
Your
out.
father's here. Do we really want to go down that road?
Always.
Let's keep this PG. Please.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
We didn't last time.
Because I'm tired of being the ass end of the joke.
Okay, but anyhow, you're.
But anyway, so I go to my chiropractor every time it goes out, and he just looks at me. He's like, if you would just follow the regimen I give you and come in for your routine.
That's too easy.
Yeah. He was like, you wouldn't have to come see me after it's already bad.
Well, it wouldn't happen.
Before they did 3 lumbar replacements. See, they put a 7 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and 12 millimeter vertebrae in my back out of a 3D printer. So it's the only metal I got are the 2 screws that hold the straps. I guess there's 4 screws, one top and bottom. So I have full motion.
Yeah.
But it's just like before that, I'd go to the chiropractor and he showed me. He said, "Boy, your back's all kinds of messed up." But I guess when they found those vertebrae, I had 1 ruptured, had 2 herniated, and then 1 ruptured. And you don't think that ain't fun? But the doctor, Dr. Tinley, which is #1 in the country almost, he's really good at it. He's an MIT guy. But he was getting, they do all the scans and x-rays, and he pulled me in there and says, "Look, this brake's got to be 45 years old." So what are you talking about? He says, "Yeah, you broke your back. It's got to be 45 years old. Look how wore out it is." So I called my mom.
And let me guess, he was right on the money.
My mom says, "I have no idea. I don't remember anything like that." And about 3 days later, she called me back and said, "When you were a senior in high school,
Yep, there it is.
I had to go see a chiropractor a few times because my back."
Yeah. And it was broke.
Well, I played football and wrestled, so
Yeah.
yeah, that'll do it. And considering I was always the biggest guy there, that just
You're always the biggest guy everywhere.
not anymore. I only weigh 215 pounds now.
Weight ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You are really tall. Like really tall.
Well, when I got out of the Army, I was 6'4", 245 pounds. I was a lean, mean fucking machine.
Yeah.
Look, like
Literally. I heard about all
Well,
them.
Glenn, I wouldn't brag about that too much, okay?
hey, my children and my wife are my greatest accomplishments.
Oh, no, I get it.
I'll go
We
there.
just have to give Clint shit.
So
'cause
here's-
that's what we do.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so hard on him.
Here's my question because your wife is not a short woman either. She's what, 5'8", 5'9"?
No. She's only 5'5". So Mom's pretty short.
Nah,
Is she?
bullshit. She's
No,
taller
she's-
than me.
Yeah.
I'm 5'6", 5'7" on a good day.
And
she's
that-
taller
And
than me.
she's at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches taller than
Yeah,
me.
she might be.
She's
And how
like-
come he's so short? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because even Amy's
sister,
tall.
His sister's 5'11".
Yeah.
I got Grandma Shirley's jeans. That's what I got.
Your grandma Shirley was tall.
The hell she was.
Yeah, your grandma. No, it was your grandpa Ashworth, not Otis, not my dad.
Yeah.
my grandfather, and my grandmother on the Ashworth side. She was like 5 foot tall. So, but yeah, she died in 1980.
The hell are you doing, Marshall?
gotta readjust. Hold on.
Oh, hello. No.
No.
Not you, Dad.
He's
moving
just,
the TV.
He's OCD.
he just remembered we have a guest and they're going to want to see the TV too.
Yeah. That way you ain't got to lean forward, Dad.
Yeah. So I think the last time we had you on was during the protest, the lockout.
Yeah. No, it was right.
Way before that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was way before that. It may have been during the pandemic even, man.
No, it was after pandemic.
No, I'm pretty sure we had him on at least 6 to 8 months before the strike happened.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time. It's been a while. You know, and I had, you know, that was like, hey, come down here and do this.
Yeah.
Well, now he got me last week, and I've had all week long to think about what I was going to talk about. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. So
It's all right.
Hey, look at it this way.
Neither do we.
I was going to say, you're not the only one. We do this on a weekly basis, and we still have no idea what we're going to talk
I know
about,
you're at my
except
house-
for
you're at my house every week.
yeah, except for very
Speak for
specific
yourself.
segments.
I have show topics right here.
I don't care.
What's show topics?
Usually I think of stuff throughout the week, and so I don't forget it. Come in
so
here.
you put nice. That's
Hey.
so. I just learned how to. Somebody showed me how to send a link the other day at work.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
I said to send a link about dogs to grab on songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she texts me back, stop.
Hey, the same thing we tell Marshall.
Yeah.
Listen, Marshall gets out of hand, Glenn.
He said some really stupid stuff.
Well, that's what
I also send some really funny stuff.
And the problem is with Marshall is he'll send like 2 or 3, and the second you respond to one,
you get more.
Yeah.
it's like a complete overload. Like he's sending 14, 15, like back to back.
What
back
is
to
it?
back
I
to
said
back.
I think I set a record with you one day. I sent like 30 of them within an hour.
I had to mute our conversation. Like there's a setting on my phone I can go in, and if he texts me,
So I wouldn't know how to do that.
yeah, it mutes it to where I don't see it.
Oh, so now you're just blatantly just disregarding
Just ignore him.
disregarding
Look,
me.
I
And
did
let me
it.
guess, you haven't turned it back on yet,
No,
have
I
you?
have.
Look,
Oh,
we can only ignore so many 9/11 memes.
For real.
Yeah. No, the
What? They're not funny to you guys?
No.
I did something at work
I
that
got a good laugh out of it.
that my boss told me. He says you need to send a group email to everybody. And I said you do know who you're talking to. Right?
Do it.
I don't do that. I don't even know how to send a group text.
Oh.
And my little brothers get going. I have to send a take me out. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Ding.
I don't want to be a part of this no more.
No. They do
Wait,
that.
there's one group text that he's a part of, and it's the dinner text when mom texts everybody for dinner.
See, we get a 10-minute
Yeah.
notice, a 20-minute notice. That
Yeah.
Food's on the table. By God, you better show up.
Yeah.
Even my granddaughter that don't like to eat, she has to show up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Even if she don't eat anything, she's got to show up.
You
Yeah.
can sit there and talk with us, but by
That's
God, you're going to be at
such
this dinner table.
Bullshit.
What?
Dude, I was sitting there in the closet today.
It's the wind vane. That's what you heard.
Yeah, that's the wind vane.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. What happened to my rooster that was up there? My rooster flew off one time.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I was
no,
like-
it's been gone for a year.
We didn't.
I mean, chickens
The-
fly, don't
the
they?
rooster. I had a rooster I made on a wind vane.
Yeah.
I cut him out, painted him like the Texas Star, and I had him on top of my flagpole, and the wind blew him over like this. So I pulled it down, fixed it out, and now I got a nice big old stainless steel ball that I still need to put up there, but Mom won't let me get up on a ladder. So considering I got to put the ladder in the bed of the pickup truck and then get up on the ladder.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
That's probably not the worst idea not to let you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie.
So I haven't put it back together. But anyhow, so when we built the shed, I said, I'll just put it up here.
Yeah.
Well, you need to crawl up there and all that damn thing. I need somebody. Yeah, that's what next.
Yeah, Clint.
I'll tell you what, next week when we come over, I'll come over a little bit early. I'll go do
Well,
it.
next Sunday, somebody's going to cut the damn. Mom won't let me off the roof on the roof of my shop either anymore.
What do we got to go on the shop for?
Last year, I had my grandson do it, but he wasn't real happy about it. Cutting the branches off that rub against the top of the roof.
Oh,
So when the wind blows,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the hell is that? I'm trying to see if I got that picture of that.
Of what? Him up there?
No, my rooster.
Oh.
And
I got a
if you
picture
don't-
of
if
a
you-
rooster.
If you know anything,
Nobody wants to see that.
don't even go there. There he is, right there.
That was so quick.
There
I
it is.
love it.
There it is. Send it, Marshall. Show Marshall. There he is, right there.
It's not up there no more?
No, it's on top of. It was on top of here. That's when it was on top of my flagpole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not up there no more?
pretty sure I just saw it last time I was here.
The rooster's gone. Either that or he's just bent over and I don't see it.
It might be. It might just be bent over.
All right, hold on. Now I got to go find out.
Hey, pictures or it didn't happen.
You gotta actually look at it.
Yeah.
And that was before the flagpole was raised because it's a telescopic flagpole.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
could bring it down. And that was when it was down before I even raised it. What that was, I'm great at Oh, there he is right there. That's awesome.
It's a good paint job.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm really good at repurposing. And when we had what's that freaking internet we had that had the pole on the side?
Oh, yeah. The
Pathway.
Yeah, the one that went all the way up to the damn sky.
Yeah, and they went Pathway, and at the time, if you were anywhere, if you could see the water tower from anywhere in Joshua, you can get Pathway. That's what the internet was.
Yeah.
Because out here they didn't have fiber optics or anything like that. You couldn't even get cable.
Yeah.
But when we got AT&T and got fiber optics, I took that down and I said I can use this pole for a flagpole. So
Hell yeah.
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 Glenn never looks at anything as what it is. He looks at it as what he's going to make it.
Or
Oh,
what it
absolutely.
can be.
What
Yeah.
it can be.
Yeah.
The bed turned out real good. You didn't even notice the Marshall stopped.
He painted it.
I know. I saw
Well,
it.
I saw the green part of the frame, but he still has the side piece up on the saw.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
because I'm wiring it.
Oh, okay.
My grandson's got to have it's going to have.
Are you going to put a TV in it?
No, he's got TV in his room.
LEDs.
But it's going to have green LEDs underneath of it.
Yeah.
Like that. And I got them so Mom can order your red ones too.
Okay.
And then it's going to have headlights. Amy's making headlights out on her 3D printer for me.
Nice.
And I'm going to put white lights in there, and then I'll put a couple strips of white lights. So I have 3 toggle switches. One would be his inside lights, his bottom lights, and his headlights.
I want a motherfucking monster bed truck
hey.
right now.
Monster bed truck.
Monster truck
Oh,
bed.
those look
whatever.
good.
Yeah. That's
Those
what
look
turned
real
out.
good.
It's actually that camera
Oh, that
there.
one, oh.
My cameras show it better.
That's a monster truck bed wheel.
I mean,
It's a 25-inch.
I can tell you, I don't know another person in my life that is as ingenious as Glenn Ashworth.
no,
I don't know about
definitely not.
I don't know about
Yeah.
ingenious, but
No, like your
Hey.
Southern ingenuity is like off the charts.
he redneck ingenuity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like at 36 years old, if I could get my hands on a monster truck bed, I'm definitely getting my hands on a monster truck bed. Like I don't care who you are.
My brother-in-law in Temple, your Uncle Jesse.
Oh, okay.
When Mom went down there to see Jordan, I was out in the shop and she was FaceTiming me. So I don't know what it is, but anyhow, his Uncle Jesse said, "Hey, when you retire, I'm going to sell them and you can make them."
There you go.
But I can make a train bed or anything like that.
There's-
Anything I can weld together,
I mean,
Can
they
you make me? Can you make me a locomotive?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Hell
what a
yeah.
train is, Marshall.
No,
No,
Oh,
the
the
locomotive's the engine.
I want that.
Yeah. No, and then what you do, if I did that, the front part that comes out, the cow catcher, that would open up and that'd be storage. Yeah.
Jesus.
See,
I'm
he's
just
already-
saying,
he's
listen.
already got it thought up.
Yeah. No, I think that.
The
see,
market for race car beds is in the multi-millions.
Yeah, but those are so lame. It's a piece of wood on the side of a damn.
But that's what
Regular
he's
bed.
saying.
That's not even that anymore. It's
It's
just
plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
molded
But see,
plastic.
that's right, because I bought all my grandchildren, and Lucas is number 5. We bought all their first beds, their first real bed,
Yeah.
because cribs get passed around and crap like that.
Oh yeah.
So we bought. Riker had a big old bunk bed with the
Yeah.
desk and
Y'all
Like
saw
the
those-
lounge-
those
the
Pokemon-
lounge area,
Pokemon,
yeah.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but anyhow, so we're looking for, and Lucas, he's 4 years old and been to 2 monster jams already.
Hell yeah.
So and he's just monster truck everything.
Oh
everything,
yeah.
everything.
Kid loves monster trucks.
Everything.
Oh, the kid's gonna
So,
shit
so
glitter.
we're
Yeah.
Mom and I are looking online, and I can find us this cheap ass wood things that just snap on the side of a bed. And I said, let me go out in the shop.
Well, Mom,
Give me an hour.
Well, see the tires. When I bought my side by side, we went off road one time, and it wasn't tall enough, so I put a 2.5-inch lift and 27-inch tires on it instead of the 25. So those 25-inch tires don't have 5 miles on them, and they were up on the shelf.
no, your grandson's he ain't gonna be shitting glitter. He's gonna be shitting Orbeez.
Yeah. He's gonna
Like
be
that dog.
like
yeah.
that damn
And
dog.
the thing is, he'll be 5 in April, and he's sleeping in a toddler's bed in his mom and dad's room, which she says he always ends up in our bed, you know. And
Lock the damn door.
no, he's in their room to start out with. He's it's in his room, and
Put a cage around it.
It's got a roll cage around it.
No, I meant about around his bed now. Get like a Hell in a Cell match. Put a cage and padlock it shut.
Dude, have you seen like somebody custom makes WWE ring beds?
Yes, I have seen those.
What is it now?
Like
The octagon?
No, it's wrestling ring. Like
Just the square.
Basically, they make like the turnbuckles and everything onto like a queen size bed.
Oh, that'd be easy to do.
Yeah, see, like that.
Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that.
dude. Jessica wanted
so
me to
easy.
get one for the longest time.
See if there's a locomotive bed on there. It's one thing this kid could do is spell.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, yeah, and spell and math when he was when
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's all plastic though. You want and it's got a slide. You don't need a damn slide.
Yes, I do.
Whoa, Glenn, come on now.
We may be grown men, but we sure do like to slide on things.
They're pretty lame though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
'Cause you
why
know
I'm having.
what I would use for the wheels.
Let's see image.
That's why I'm having you build it, Glenn, because I know you're going to make it badass.
Well, I could roll the wheels out of 2-inch flat stock.
Yeah.
And then make the sprockets out of
There you go.
out of 1-inch round.
Yeah, like something like that.
That is pretty cool.
That's
there.
a bunk bed.
Dude, that's
it's
like
all-
straight
it's
up
all
Polar
wood.
Express.
It's all wood and
Exactly.
plastic.
Does that bed come with Tom Hanks?
Ticket, please. Ticket,
What
please.
was that? What movie was that? The
Polar
Polar
Express.
Express.
Yeah, this Jerry with the damn, especially if you got hemorrhoids.
Oh, shit.
I have to sit a lot with my knee, and it just drives me freaking nuts.
So you get a lot of hemorrhoids from sitting all the time?
No, I don't. I'm just messing with you. I don't know. Hemorrhoids are in. Yeah, no. This
Yeah.
is just a crack in my ass that hurts from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's messaging you?
Actually,
No, it's not.
I've just got to get something.
I can. Clint, will you move the fan over?
Yeah.
Closer to the TV, and I'll turn it on and cool it off a little bit
Is that what it is? No, there's no air moving in here. What you need is an exhaust fan.
to pull it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were
Put it on that
thinking.
back wall and
We
put it
were
right
thinking about one similar to what you have in the shop. That one, but it was way too loud.
Oh, it's like a jet engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was
no,
thinking.
Go ahead.
What I was thinking is getting one of those DIY
mini split.
mini splits and just frame it out right above the door right above the door and run it all
I was
outside.
thinking just a regular fan with louvers, so when you turn it on, the louvers open and sucks it out.
Yeah, we could do that. Those aren't that. I could get a little PC fan. That'd do the same thing. It'd pull enough.
We got.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, it does get stale in here.
Yeah.
Plus, you
Yeah.
got half my house upstairs, but it ain't. It's Christmas crap.
The way I
And-
see it, that's extra insulation.
Yeah,
That's all
and
it is.
his sister is well, let me see. When we were living over in the old house, we had, and I guess Amy and Clint were still in elementary school. Well, we had a neighborhood Christmas tree or Christmas light
Competition?
Competition. Well,
Yeah.
of course we won.
Yeah.
Because Glenn said,
Glenn
"Fuck if
don't
I
lose."
don't."
Yeah.
Because
Win, don't lose.
I had 300 feet of fence in the front of the house. My lot was 300 by 300,
Yeah.
and it was almost 5 acres. But anyhow, with that half-acre stock pond, he never played inside. They always played outside.
Oh, our parents always made us play
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Y'all don't know anything about that.
Lock our asses out. Like
Yeah.
you leave on a Saturday at like 9:00 in the morning, and you don't come home until like 9:00 at night during
Until
the
the street
summer.
lights come on.
Yeah.
Street lights come on. But anyhow, ever since then, she's a nut when it comes to decorating. Especially, she decorates for Easter, Halloween,
Every holiday.
Yeah.
She's put
Who,
crap.
Mom does?
No,
No,
Amy.
Mom don't.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even put if it wasn't for the kids, she wouldn't put up a Christmas tree. And
Gotcha.
mom's Catholic.
Oh, wow.
So is she.
You're Catholic?
I had
Wait.
I had to
So many questions.
I had to make
Yeah.
I had to swear to my in-laws and sign papers that I would raise their grandchildren Catholic. He's been through kitty chasm or whatever it's called.
Baptism?
No.
You weren't even
the
just-
christening.
Christening.
Christening is with
and
Catholicism.
for the longest time, I had Amy's rosary beads around my mirror.
Glenn, I hate to tell you, that wore off.
A little bit.
Just saying.
A little bit.
But the good Lord's going to forgive you for whatever you do.
Absolutely.
100%.
And that was one of, like I said, I had all these things to talk about. And I don't know if it's the damn medicine I'm taking, but it's making me real mushy, Mom says. You know?
You have
happens.
feelings now?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Which,
I don't see him.
No, you see him. The only feeling you get from Glenn is anger.
Yeah.
but I have never been baptized.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer. So before it's too late, I want to get baptized. Like,
Yeah.
you can baptize?
Yeah.
He's
that's
a
what well,
reverend.
Mom
He's
says.
an ordained minister. He can do it all.
Mom
Yeah.
said she wouldn't make me do Catholic because that's like a,
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that's
a
like a
thing.
year of all
Yeah.
kinds of crap.
But
Yeah.
you know, like you don't have to be baptized to go to heaven, right?
Well, I know that.
Okay.
but
if you want to get baptized, yeah, I can do it.
You got a horse trough we can fill up. All he needs to do is stand there and dunk you and say what he needs to
Yeah,
say,
I
and
can
we're
dunk
good.
you in the pool and call it a day.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
well, we
It's-
might do that this summer because
Yeah.
I've talked to Mom about it and she says, well, I think you have to go to some kind of church or something.
No.
And I
No.
said, these colleges nowadays, with all this crap that's going on in the world, these colleges, they have these giant baptisms where there'll be, 800-900 kids get baptized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Keene, they'll
So-
go. They've done it in that pond across the street a couple times.
So
I think.
I went. I did with my church because I play in the worship band. We went to the jail and did a ministry there, and I saw like 300 plus inmates get baptized in horse troughs. But no, one of my bucket list things is I'd love to go to Israel and get baptized in the Jordan.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
God damn it!
What'd you do?
I just stabbed myself in the eye trying to put my glasses back on. Ow.
That can't be the first time you've done that.
no.
Ow.
No. I've been wearing I had to go get new glasses 2 Saturdays ago. 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah,
My
'cause you can't
insurance
see
gives me glasses every year.
Yeah.
You get your eyes checked, get your glasses. Well, I told Mom I can't see. I mean, when I can't see the leaderboard on a NASCAR race on my TV across, I said,
We got problems.
Yeah.
okay, right.
Yeah.
We got
Or-
problems.
Or I can't see the score of a football game.
Yeah.
Now in the house is better because it's a bigger TV and I'm closer. But out in the shop
Yeah.
is where I'm always out in the shop. So went and I got cataracts, which the doctor said one of these days I'm going to have to do something with it. But my right eye has got when they show you the picture, it's a big gray spot in the middle of it.
Yeah.
She said it's not bad enough for surgery yet, but eventually it's going to have to be. And we got a guy at work that's going out in December to have both of his done. And my mom had them done. I guess it's like a outpatient, and done.
Yeah, you go in the morning. They do it. You're there for about a couple hours maybe, and
they
then
put a whole nother lens on your. They take your like freaking lens.
yeah,
off.
the lens that
Yeah.
covers up your
And
cornea.
then
Yeah,
they said
no.
you may not even need glasses after that.
No.
Now, I've been wearing glasses since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I do in the morning, last thing. The only time I don't wear my glasses is in the middle of the night when I got to go pee. And since my leg's so bad, I pee in a fucking jar.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
I get
it
up,
actually
stand
gets
up,
on
get
me
up
for
and stand-
peeing in the shower.
That's the first thing you do when you get in a shower.
Right.
I bet
Exactly.
women do the same thing.
Oh, dude.
If they
do.
say they don't, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
And that's like
Yeah.
any man that says they're the
Well,
boss at their
no,
house is a liar.
What I hate is so I'll get in the shower, right? And I won't pee in the shower.
and they get out of the shower and have to pee?
No, well, then what I hate is when I get in the shower and then I got to take a shit.
Oh, well, that's
Or like right after I get out of the shower and then I have to because then I
then
feel
you're
like I
all
got to
wet.
start over.
Yeah.
that's the warm water. That's the warm water.
Yeah, I got to start over. But no, I'll get out of the shower and I hadn't peed in the shower, right? And then Ashley will get in the shower right after me and will go, "It smells like pee in the shower." Bitch, I guess you did it because I didn't.
Right?
But like I get blamed for peeing in the shower even when I don't pee in the shower. So I told her, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and pee in the shower.
You ought to just start walking.
Since I'm already getting accusations.
Now, this one of these antibiotics they got me on, they gave it to me in 2022, which and I'm on two different antibiotics. One of them is this, and they just switched it out from 100 milligrams to 100 milligrams to 100 milliliters. And the one I'm on now, which I just started Tuesday, 600 milligrams
Jesus.
and 50 milliliters, which is what they used in 2022. And he says, "Oh, this is stuff you had this in 22. And why the hell didn't you give me this 4 weeks ago?"
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, they give me this little red pill. And they gave it to me when I was in the hospital, and he's giving it back to me. First thing they do is they warn you, you're going to pee orange. I mean, Bronco orange,
Yeah.
and it's going to stink.
Yeah.
So I'm at work at the urinal, and I wait till everybody leaves because it's like it stinks so bad. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, what have you been? And it's orange, and we have urinals that don't flush,
Oh shit.
and it saves 40,000 gallons a month or some crap like that in a facility like ours. No, they got signs.
No, yeah. I mean,
You know,
it's not crazy to think, but shit.
But I don't know how it works. I mean, they took all the old urinals off. They've been there probably 8 or 9 years. 10
They've been there a while.
and they put them back in the same place, but there's no flusher, no water. I know he's going like, what the fuck? Yeah.
How does that work?
It just
I don't know,
drains.
but it does. It don't stink, and very seldom does they get clogged up.
Yeah, they just drain.
And I don't know how it can't go through a P-trap because a P-trap has to have pressure to get it through.
Yeah,
right.
you have to have the flush push it all
Yeah,
through.
yeah. That's the way P-traps work.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
I didn't even
Jack.
know P-traps were a thing.
You don't know what a P-trap is?
I guess not.
Underneath
No.
your sink. Hold on, we got to have a lesson.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Underneath
please.
your, when you open them, any sink you got,
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
a P-trap in it. Comes down out and it does this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Well,
P-trap.
This water down here that sits in the bottom is to keep the gases from the sewer coming back up through your sink.
Oh.
And that's called a P-trap.
Gotcha.
Now, if you have drain flies, which are little bitty,
Little
Like
bitty
gnat-
gnat
yeah,
looking.
like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're drain flies.
Yeah.
That's because your drain is not clean enough. Hot water
Gotcha.
don't do any good. Bleach will clear them out. You got to run bleach and hot water down through them, and it'll clear them out. Yeah.
I always do.
Especially if you're on a septic system like I am.
Oh, see, I'm
No.
not. But
Well,
I always
even
do.
on city water, it can happen. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I do Drano like once every 2 months because when I trim up my beard and stuff, it goes down, and I try and get everything I can, but you don't get it all. So you hit it with the water.
My grandson learned how to use a snake today.
Nice.
Did he?
My power snake goes, and I should have bought the bigger one that had wheels on it, but I didn't. So he come out, we put it on a 2-wheeler, and well, I drug it out there and it fell off in the yard. But anyhow, he come out and I said, and the clean out's right below his window, and I scrambles out there trying to keep the dog out of the shit. And because they take the clean off, it just go.
Yeah, it just bubbles all out.
I say we're clogged up. Well, we had them drained last year, so I know it's not.
The tank's not full.
There's no way.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I got 2 500-gallon tanks, and my lateral lines are green, so I know it's not. So anyhow, he got to learn how to work it and how it works forward and reverse. And I got a nice one that's 50 foot long, that's power, and you step on the little pedal, and it goes through. And it stinks, and of course, I had my leather gloves on and stuff. And he's like, "I'm not getting near that."
He said, "Gross."
And then his saying is, "Can I go back in and eat my sandwich?" Because I guess
you want to eat after?
You better go take a shower.
It was right about lunchtime. Well, no, we didn't get anything on us. It was right about lunchtime, and he just got up and he was eating his sandwich, and Grandma knocked on his window and said, "Like this," So,
Hey, you can't say no to that.
yeah,
No.
So, and then she says, "You shut your door?" I don't know. Well, Lucy is she'll find it if it's in there.
Yeah.
We
Fucking
they had
Lucy.
to put mouse traps on the counters.
She ate my pack of Oreos.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm not even an Oreo eater. I used to when I was a kid, but last couple weeks ago,
She's
going
pulling dishes out of the sink now.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So there's a mouse trap right there, and there's a couple on the counters.
Has she learned yet? Or
She hadn't hit one yet.
She hadn't hit one yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, see, we had another dog that did something like that I don't even remember. Mom says it's Cheyenne, but I don't. But anyhow, I was walking through the kitchen. I had a hunger for something sweet, and Addie has double stuffs.
Oh
And
yeah.
I don't like the double stuffs. It's too sweet, man.
What?
She had double stuff, and then she had some kind of marshmallow stuff or something too, Oreos.
Huh.
So I.
they come out with all like these weird flavors now. For
Yeah,
Oreos.
I
yeah.
ate 2 double stuff. I said, and then when Mom went, I said, "Give me some regular Oreos, not the regular double stuff."
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
What's your go-to sweet? Is it Oreos?
oh no, chocolate chip cookies.
There you
Yeah.
go. Just like Chips Ahoy Classic.
Oh
or-
no.
He's got a whole ass candy jar next
Well, that's
to
my
his...
candy jar. That's my nice.
There's a
That's
difference.
different.
That's different. No. It's chocolate chip cookies, and if Mom makes them, yeah. If not, she'll get I like the soft ones.
The chewy Chips
Yeah,
Ahoy.
yeah,
Does she-
The red package.
No. Well,
No,
those
he
are
doesn't-
good,
he-
but
he don't do
usually
Chips
we get the
Ahoy.
ones.
Oh, okay.
We go to the ones at the bakery at HEB. Makes
Yeah.
And
He gets the made cook-
And you
makes
say
them.
I make way too much money.
Oh,
This
no,
dude's getting
he
bakery
makes way
cookies.
too damn much money. He just buys stupid shit with it.
Who?
You.
That's
I'm
not
buying things
stupid.
Stupid. I don't buy anything I don't need or don't think I need.
That's the key.
You know
Mom,
what?
I have to say,
Listen.
Mom would probably wholeheartedly disagree with a lot of the things you think you need.
His inheritance is out in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple $100,000.
Oh,
of
at
tools
least.
out
Yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree with Glenn.
I know you don't because
The
you make
man's-
too damn much money.
This man's spitting logic. He does not buy anything he doesn't think he needs.
And most everything I buy, I use, even if it's only one time.
Facts.
As long as you
Man's
use
out here
it.
as
spitting
long
knowledge.
as yeah. I mean, I got a whole cabinet full of special tools, everything from,
See?
I got a dentless, paintless dent remover. It's awesome. It'll take dent hell dent right out.
How does that work? Is it a little suction
So-
cup
well,
or
it's
is
got
it
a
the
little-
tack wheel thing?
It's got it's got a suction cup that you got to clean it with this special stuff, and then it's got some like adhesive that goes on.
Yeah.
And it's got a frame around it with the T-handle on top.
Oh, nice. So it's just
and-
like a clamp.
Yeah,
Almost.
Yeah, like clamp, but it's pretty small. And it's,
Yes.
and it,
Yes.
and it'll go, and it'll pop, and it comes right out. And I tried it on the Scion. I pulled one dent out, and I said, all right. And I put it back in the cabinet.
Yeah.
and never touched it since.
No, it's when
He hasn't
that's like-
needed it.
That's like the Jeep in there and the trike that's in the shop. That's retirement projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that '79 CJ5 in there, which is paid.
God, that Jeep.
Huh?
That CJ5 you got in there?
In the shop?
Yeah.
That rust bucket?
I don't care if it's a rust bug. It's still a CJ. So,
I know. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but the body's garbage.
Yeah, but we
I
come
gotta
put
put
that
a new
bit-
tub on it.
we come put that thing. Listen, I'm going to come help you put that together just so I can drive
Well,
it at least once.
I got it down to where I'm gonna the frame. We drove it. Pedro paid like $600 for it, and it's got the V. It's a AMC.
oh, fuck.
It's got the V8 in it,
Yeah.
4-speed and all that. And
Yeah.
I flat right up roadkilled it. I put a electric fuel pump with the ratchet strap gas can on the front and on the front bumper and a fuel pump and laid a battery in it and she fired right up. We drove it around, checked all the gears, everything.
Yeah.
And I'd crawled underneath it and checked the frame, make sure it wasn't because the bodies.
The body itself.
I
is
mean, there
just-
was wood holding up the passenger side.
Yeah.
And by the time we got it up,
It's from up north, so it's
Yeah.
got all that salt damage.
yeah.
Well, we drove it up on the trailer.
Yeah.
Took the car hauler up there. We drove it up on the trailer, and by the time I got home, the front fenders were sitting on the tires.
Oh, shit.
That it had bounced so much, and the wood had cracked that was underneath.
Yeah.
So the plan is just to throw that body away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they call it a tub. Throw that tub away, and you can get a plastic one or fiberglass one for like $2,500.
I keep trying to
But-
convince him to put a gremlin body.
Well,
on
that's
there.
what I want. I want to put. I talked to Pedro about that. There was a little 64 or 65 Falcon sitting up here on the road,
Oh.
which is about the right wheelbase and everything. I'd like to put a car body on top of that chassis because the chassis is good. It's got good tires on it, but it's going to need ball joints and all that other.
Yeah.
Crap. But the frame's not rusted out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I learned
I
how
saw-
how to press ball joints in and out, so I can come change out all the
Well,
ball
see,
joints.
I got a tool that does that.
No, I know.
yeah, I wouldn't trust
Oh wait, do you have
No.
a air tool to do that, or is it a manual one?
Oh, it's a manual one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I had to go to. I didn't even think at the time to bring the truck over here and do all of it, but
Yeah.
I had to go rent it from.
I've
rent the-
told you
rent the tool.
multiple times if you ever need to do work on
I
your
don't
vehicle.
rent tools. I buy them.
I
He's
normally-
a man.
No,
The
I
hell with that.
normally do, but I don't have.
I'm saying Glenn Ashworth is probably the most manliest man I know.
Oh, absolutely.
Like-
Yeah, Clint's not
Absolutely.
anywhere
It's like
near.
there's a solid tie between you and my father-in-law, because my father-in-law is still that type. Like he don't buy anything that he can't work on.
And if I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so, but I do need to get into a segment that we get into every episode. This is a little segment that I like to call "Let's Ask Clint."
Oh shit.
All right, Clint.
What is that? The clamp and water boiling or something?
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
water boiling.
Water
Yeah.
boiling.
That's what that is.
No, that's
It's a bong hit.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
ball
ball
hit.
hit.
It's a ball grip.
Well, that makes more sense.
yeah.
At least he knows.
Hey.
I mean,
Hey, I was raised in the 70s.
yeah.
Oh, okay, good point.
There isn't much. I was an ounce a week guy. There ain't much I haven't done.
Shit.
So we got a place. Getting out of your segment, but they're up on 84th and Pecos in Denver. It was called Pot Park,
Okay.
and it was a drive-through. And you drive through, and you know.
Light it up.
No. You
tell them how much you need.
Want a dime,
Oh.
you know, to half bag, you know. And back then, you can get an ounce for $40.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No,
now.
you can't do that now. Definitely can't do that now.
You get 4 fingers.
and I don't even
and then
buy
by
it,
the-
and I know
then by
that.
the time you drove back around, ready to go, you didn't even have to get out of the car.
Fuck yeah. Why can't, dude, drive-through dispensary.
They
That's
have
the way to
those
do
now.
it.
was,
Yeah.
and it was called Pot Park. I don't know what the real name was, but everybody called it Pot Park.
That was the name of it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Clint,
Yeah.
this isn't a question, but I want you to think about this. Tapes had an A and B side, so it makes sense why they transitioned into CDs.
That does make sense.
It does, yeah.
Okay, Clint, let me ask you this: how does a blind person know when to stop wiping?
Holy shit.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess they got to use their sense of smell.
I mean, that's
now,
it.
now, you talk about poop. If you eat right, you don't have to wipe much.
Well,
Ask my doctor.
do you look at us? We definitely ain't eating
no,
right.
no, we don't eat right.
I don't even know what right eating is.
Listen, I'm eating better than I used to, but I'm still not eating right.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Clint, what is a person who has been born blind? What do they see when they dream?
Holy shit. Fuck.
Space.
I mean,
Yeah, but your dreams don't come from what you see. Your dreams from your experiences that you've had and what people have told you.
Yeah, but if you can't see those things, how do you picture those?
It's in your mind. I don't know. How do you dream at night? Your eyes are fucking closed.
Well, yeah, but
you
Come
can't
on,
see it.
Andrew.
Yeah,
but
so you
but
can't see it.
I've seen things. So when my dream, I'm going off remembrances of what those things are.
But somebody
if you're
that's
born
blind, somebody's blind, senses are so much higher than yours. You know, they could hear an ant fart. So you know and what people have told them and described to them.
So are they dreaming and smell?
No, well,
Because like if you're born blind, like you never, somebody could explain
that's
to you,
just a
but
theory I
you don't,
have, you
you
know.
don't even know what the
Yeah.
color green is.
I'm a mechanic, not a doctor.
Yeah, you're not
Well,
wrong.
you are a doctor in the sense of
Yeah.
something.
Here we go, Clint. If dinosaurs were extinct a million years ago, how do scientists know how they sounded?
they actually have replicated their voice boxes.
They made it up.
Yeah.
That's how it started originally. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. This is not a question, but I want you to think about this. Coffee flavored water sounds real gross until you realize that's what coffee is.
No, real coffee's got caffeine in it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just coffee flavored water.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you drink caffeine, you drink non-caffeine, you're wasting my time.
Yeah, that's people
Who
drink.
likes the taste of coffee? Coffee's nasty.
Yeah,
Unless you put creamer in it or something. I put French
See-
vanilla in mine. I have a little coffee with my creamer.
yeah, absolutely.
That's the only way I'll drink
and
it.
this chair sucks, boys. Let me get over here on the side where my ass don't hurt.
Here, do you want us to get the other chair? It's a little more firm.
That's what it is. I'm sinking down so far.
Okay.
I'm
Do
good.
we
Yeah,
want to
let's-
grab the other one?
No, I'm
Yeah.
good. Let's not be doing all that crap right now. Just for the next time. I'm just a
Okay.
I'm just a guinea pig.
You really
He's
are.
not wrong.
Yeah. Now,
We just
see,
needed to figure out the
thought
setup.
can you still see me when I moved?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I thought about all these things that we were going to talk about.
Can't
And the only
remember a
thing, the
damn
only
bit of
thing that I was really wanted to talk about is being baptized and you know and I know Clint believes. He don't think he does, but I know he does.
Yeah.
He was raised Catholic. His mama believes, you know, and since the way my leg is and all this is, you know, I pray a lot.
Yeah.
You know, just to make it through the freaking day.
I'm serious. Come summer, we'll do a live Bohemian Chat City baptism.
No.
There you go. No,
Well, I mean, if you're okay with it,
I don't care.
that's one of those things. You know, it's like
Yeah, that's
you don't-
all on you if you don't. I mean, I was making a joke, but
So-
if you're cool with it, let's do it.
That's one of those things. It's really up to the person.
Is it legal if you do it? I mean, legal.
Yeah.
Is that
He
legal?
married me and Steph.
Well, that's true.
I'm like I'm not like online ordained. Like I was ordained through a church.
Okay.
You know, I spent 10 years as a youth pastor.
Well, I knew that. I knew
Yeah.
that.
So I was ordained. I can bury people. I have a license literally to marry and bury people.
Yeah.
And
everything in between.
No, it doesn't say that, but so when the pastor,
that's what his business card says.
Yeah, for real.
I can marry and bury you.
When the pastor who I was working for told me, he come to me and told me, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and get you licensed, and then we're gonna get you ordained." I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "Licensed in what?" And he was like, "Well, we're gonna get you licensed to marry and bury people." I was like, "That's a weird way to put it."
But that's awesome.
He was like, "Well, that's essentially what you can do with that license. You can marry and bury people." And then when I got ordained, that also, even though I was already licensed, that's one of those things that's like, if somebody's working as a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in the ministry, it's like you can do things licensed, but when you get ordained, it's just that much.
Now, do you have to renew that every year, like an
No,
electrical
that's
license or something?
that's a lifelong my ordination doesn't expire. Or
Ordination,
anything.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the license is a lifetime thing. Hell,
And
my OSHA 30 certification, I found out doesn't expire. I thought here I was thinking, you remember when KWS put us through that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still OSHA 30 certified.
Oh yeah, I know.
I thought it expired, so I've been telling people I used to be OSHA
Oh,
certified.
no, I'm always OSHA certified.
Yeah, but I come to find out my OSHA 30 certification is still valid.
Is that
so
like what is
it's
it?
an industrial safety course?
Well, I know
Yeah.
what that is, but we used to do 9001, ISO 9000.
Oh, ISO?
yeah.
So
9001 and
yeah.
Even I have to do ISO courses.
Do you really?
Yeah.
yeah, you're like a computer guy, right? Yeah.
So
Yes.
we used to be ISO. We used to have that when we were at KWS. But
Yeah.
that's not. The company I work for, since they don't do any manufacturing, they don't worry about the ISO certification. And then it's kind of up to our contract manufacturers whether they want to do it or not. Like I have 3 manufacturers that I work with that are ISO 9001, and then one that's working on it, and then one that just
that's one of those things that somebody thought of and talked to all these companies to buy, and it's cost millions of dollars, and he's rich now.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
it's
And that's like this crap that they got when they did the DEI crap at Miller, and of course I asked him, how much y'all pay for this fucking contract, this class. Well, nobody would tell me, even the plant manager. I don't know, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It does have something to do with it. You're spending millions of dollars on this stuff that nobody in here cares about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're all freaking mechanics and line operators. We don't care.
We just need to work on shit.
Well,
Yeah.
ISO, the way I explained it to somebody who was asking me about it is, it's like the Better Business Bureau of Manufacturing.
Makes sense.
Like, it looks good
ISO
to
is
say
good.
that you're ISO certified, but at the end of the day, like,
Yeah.
it don't hold much water.
So is
Not
this
anymore.
is this the end of
Yeah,
Let's Ask-
and that was the end of Let's Ask Clint.
Oh,
I keep looking at that camera.
Hey, so
I
guess,
keep forgetting to stack this
so
camera.
guess what? I actually brought something to the table this episode.
Did you?
Fucking
I did.
welcome.
Hey, fuck off, man. I was
All right.
about to say something, but you want to be a dick? Fuck you. So no thanks to Clint. I came up with a segment. A
Yeah,
segment.
yeah.
Segment.
Good, because I
Segment.
promised people you'd come back with
Yeah,
me.
so a segment called Dumb Laws in the United States.
oh Jesus! You ain't got enough time.
Well, he'll probably do 1 or 2
I do
per
one,
segment.
yeah, 1 or 2 per episode is probably how it'll go.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I was just kind of.
I work, so we can go with it. So this is just a top 50 list. Okay,
We need
so
to
I'm
get
gonna
the bad boy theme.
I'm going to start at 50. In Washington State, it is prohibited to harass Bigfoot.
Oh yeah. I spent 3.5 years in Washington State. Ain't nothing but freaking trees up there.
Did you see Bigfoot?
I seen a lot of tanks, insides and out.
Yeah.
Now, it's quite amazing. When I was in Fort Lewis, Washington, 1980, when Reagan came into office, we all got a 13% raise that day. It made me all the way up to $450 a month.
Damn it!
But anyhow,
Big money.
they got what they call lodgepole pines. They're about this big around and freaking 100 foot long.
Yeah.
And there's nothing on the bottom; it's all on the top. And the forest industry, tree industry, whatever you want to call it, is huge up there. You know, so I could see Bigfoot living up there.
Hell yeah.
Clint, what does it feel like knowing that your dad made more than you do now back in 1980?
I make more than that.
What, like $1 more if you're lucky?
Yeah.
And second one for dumb laws in the United States is in the state of Utah, drinking of milk is mandatory.
Dude, listen, the Mormons got some weird things that they force and don't allow. Like, did you know up until I think it was 2002, Mormons were not allowed to have any caffeine products.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
like
I
it was
heard.
against their religion. And then the next prophet that come up into office or whatever started telling them that Pepsi products were okay. And then you start seeing Pepsi products appear everywhere on BYU campus.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the LDS Church bought stock into the Pepsi company.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And also, Mormons. So they used to believe that it was you were cursed if you were black. And so, no, this is no lie.
Wow.
So then up until I think it was like the late 80s, early 90s, black people were not allowed to go to BYU until they
I don't doubt
realized, huh?
I don't doubt that. Yeah.
Yeah, until they realized they were not going to win any national championships in sports without African American
pretty good now.
athletes. Yeah.
Their college football is pretty good.
So now, after like I think it was early 90s, you started seeing black athletes go to BYU,
Yeah.
and it's because it wasn't because of that's what they believe. It's because they realized, oh shit, we're not going to make money if we ain't winning championships.
No.
One of my best friends when I was a kid, Chuck Weedman, I think his name was. He was a Mormon. His daddy was a printer, and back then when he printed things, and you know, with a real printer. Yeah. And when he got sophomore, he had to go on this
mission trip.
mission trip, and I didn't see much of him after that.
So
You only got 2 of them, Marshall?
a fun fact about the missions, you notice how some of them will ride bikes and then some of them will drive cars. And so it depends on how much money your family gives to the LDS church dictates where you go on your mission. So like if your parents give a lot of money to the church, they get to go to like Hawaii and drive Corollas. But if your parents are just bare minimum Mormons,
You going to Chicago and riding a bike?
yeah, you're going to fucking West Texas,
Yeah.
and riding a bicycle. Like
Anyhow, more stupid laws. You gonna have a good one?
This is from the website. This is from the website. Oh, hold on. This is from the website your son sent me. So it's his fault I don't have good shit.
And what's the number one stupidest law?
You don't get to know that yet.
Okay.
This is only season 2, Glenn. We got to keep them coming back for more.
Right?
Season 7.
Episode 2.
There you go.
You know what? Kiss my ass, Marshall. What's the number one dumbest law?
Fuck you!
Yeah, asshole. I love that I don't even got to say anymore. I just
I
look at
won't-
Clint and he pushes the button.
I won't give you the number 1, but I will give you another one. It is
Top 10?
No, top 50.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
It is illegal to sing off key in North Carolina.
Well, North Carolinians, they should sing, man. That's where all the country singers come from, down that way.
Yeah, no, that's true. But
You don't have anything about Texas in there?
I'm sure.
Not yet.
honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sure we'll
Yeah,
get there.
Yeah, there's.
But that is dumb laws in the United States. Disclaimer: I do not know if any of these laws are actually still on the books or if they had to have at one point. But if they still are, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
they had to be at one point.
How do you... Can't even do the research.
Sometimes, dude.
Can't even do the research, Marshall.
Sometimes.
Every time.
I don't know how you would research it.
You know, it's
internet.
got to be.
Actually go on to like the state's website.
it's got to
and
be
look.
It's on
just
the internet. I don't know how to do that.
a fucking way to sit there and half-ass through fucking life.
Right?
Dude, I'm like the best at it. I don't know what to tell you.
He's got that. That's like when you hide at work. You got to have a good hiding spot.
I
Oh,
do. My office.
Hey, when I used to work at Supreme, we had racking up, and then there were a couple of spots where they put pallets, but you could get in behind there. And so I took some of the pallet wood and built me a bench, a little like stool, and put it back there. And then when we were like in between orders and stuff, when my boss was like, "Well, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean," I was like, "Fuck you! If you can find me, I'll do it." And I used to hide back there all the time because the vantage point that I had, I could see every direction.
Yeah.
But they couldn't see me.
You know, once you close your eyes, you're out of luck.
Well, I would never fall asleep. I just go back there and play on my phone because it's supreme.
That's why you find an office that has a door that locks.
Well,
Now that's how if I
now I don't have to worry
with
about
the way my leg is. We have maintenance planners, and they give out work orders because I'm on the pest team, and I swear to God, my boss has said something to me. All I get is these bullshit work orders for go inspect this, go inspect that. You know, like what the hell? I got things that I
Like, let me turn a wrench.
Yeah, things that I normally take care of. They're letting other people do it now.
Yeah.
Because they don't want me crawling around on things and shit. So
shit, I'd be A-okay with that.
you can only watch so many dog videos. So I
Glenn, you have put in your time though. Like, if they're gonna let you fucking coast it.
I can't.
I get it.
It's not my nature.
It's not your DNA. I get that.
And I try to find things to do.
Well-
and they took out all the twists that when the cans come off of the decal right side up with the open on the top. They turn them upside down, run them through a rinser. Then they turn them right side up again to go through the filler. And then they turn them upside down again to go through the pasteurizer. And when they come out of the pasteurizer, they turn them right side up again so they can pack them. So
has anybody ever stuck their head under the filler just to get a taste?
I've got.
You don't want to do that.
Does it come out like super like?
No, it comes out cold as hell. But
I know, but does it come out like super pressurized?
When I was at Coca-Cola, I used to take a cup and, you
got to make sure the product.
There's nothing fresher than a Coca-Cola right off the filler.
But you can't do that at Miller because they put CO2 into the can. You drink one right off the line, you're gonna shit yourself.
I'm not talking about the can. I'm talking about where it fills from.
CO2 comes out with it.
You know, like oh, okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
they inject it in CO2 into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But all that does is keep it fresh in the can.
Yeah.
Everything you drink.
That makes
nowadays.
sense. Okay.
And that's like a tea that you buy. Anything you buy in a bottle or glass or can that don't have carbonation.
Yeah.
They put liquid nitrogen into it to make the can hard or the bottle hard because you can't put a label on it or print it if it's not solid.
Pressurized.
Yeah.
So do they have people that?
Yes, tasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like the
Dude, I
product
want that job.
hold on. I get like they have people that'll test new products. What I'm talking about is like through the line just to make sure everything's good. Like
every day.
every so often they pull one off.
No, that's not done that way. It's done up in the lab. We have
Oh, that's not fair.
we have actual scientists. I don't know what the hell they are.
So how do they know the product's coming off the line through the line good then?
Well, that's how they pull samples at the line.
Yeah.
And then take it back to a lab.
Yeah, and you go up in the lab and
Every run, every changeover,
Yeah.
you got to pull samples, send it to the lab before you can keep going.
So
yeah, exactly.
and I guess they're just testing like scientifically, like in
No, they
Do they
taste
drink it?
test. One of the guys I work with at 2:30. No, between 2 and 2:30 every day. He gets off at 3. He goes upstairs to the tasting board, and there's like 5 or 6 people that go up there, and they taste everything that's out on the line.
Yeah.
I
And
want
if
that
it's-
job so bad.
We make some shit. So it's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You'll be getting Pabst Blue Ribbon before you know it.
hey,
Well,
I'm
no, we
okay
make
with
that.
that.
We
If
make
I'm
that.
drinking beer for a living for free,
Well, you know,
or
they give you little glasses.
You get a
and-
flight.
and like
you
they say,
get a medicine cup full of beer.
it all
shit.
matters who's. It's like every Thursday they open we have
the tap room
the
upstairs.
tap room. That's what it's called, a tap room.
Keg
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they got 3 different kinds of beer on tap, and every Thursday, like from 3 to 3:45. Like when I get off,
I can drink a lot of beer
I
in
get, well,
45 minutes.
it all matters. But see, the supervisors are doing the tapping, so it all matters what supervisor you got up there that's going to see how
Yeah.
many.
If
beers
you got a
can get.
good supervisor, you
is there a
get drunk.
limit to how many you can get, or is it
No,
just however
no.
much you can get in that 45 minutes?
They watch it. I mean, it all, like I said, it all matters what supervisors up there
Yeah.
pulling the tap handle.
That's why the sidewalk going to the parking lot is swerved.
And no, it is, and it's literally a quarter mile from the south parking lot to the locker room.
Okay.
That's why I have a Willie sticker and park in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's literally a quarter mile from and the sidewalk does this.
Yeah.
Sidewalk does this, so you know you got a quarter mile to walk it off.
Well, hey, I'm just letting you know now. Now that I'm back on sodas, I need some of that cream soda.
We got some.
There's some in there.
You can grab some before you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 6-pack. Like I would love. I don't know what all you have.
Just orange and cream soda. That's all they had. That was part of the 15 cases I brought home.
Yeah.
I brought home 2 oranges and two. Yeah, the vanilla cream, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And sent one each over next door to Pete and sent him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I get
Send
a
him 2 or
6-pack
3
of
2 or
one of
3
each,
30
I'd be
packs, yeah.
fucking in like sin.
Because he's a Cowboy fan and he needs all the beer he can get.
It is a tough time to be a Cowboys
God.
fan, but I'm not
Well,
gonna
they
lie.
won today.
They
It's been
won.
a tough time to be a Cowboy fan since '96. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but now it's a little harder than usual.
Yeah, and-
when you
and-
realize that your coach, your quarterback, and your owner have all actually given up on you, it's tough. It's tough being a fan right now.
And Dak's the highest paid quarterback there is, and he ain't worth a.
He ain't worth a fuck. He is. He's not. But you know, when you look at him compared to his backups, it makes him look a little better. Is there no pineapple in this one? Sure. Okay.
You're drinking hot beer?
No, it's cold. I've had it in my fridge.
Be hot by now.
Really? You're watching fucking videos while we're doing a damn podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Grow up,
I
Marshall.
don't know.
Okay, hold on.
It's our try beer.
I'm still not going to drink one. I don't drink carbonation. You know that.
You gotta at least try it.
No, I don't.
Sip.
I'm the boss. I don't have to. Sit your ass
He's
down.
not wrong.
Sit your ass
I'm
down.
not
I thought
trying-
we were
I'm not
watching
trying-
videos on TV. There's a 911 down there now.
Yeah. So every episode, or we try to every episode, we try to do a try beer. It's a beer that
Well, I know.
none of us have had, and
Yeah.
so
This is Bach.
Bach, Dr. Bach, Dr. Bach.
Made in Texas by Texans.
Yeah.
Brewed and
Sugar
canned
Bob.
by Martin House Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
What's
5.6.
Look, you already knew what I was about to ask.
That's pretty good
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
5.6.
All right, gentlemen.
So, all right, here we go.
Come
Well,
by.
Come by.
Oh, that's terrible. That's bad.
It's not the worst thing I've had.
It's not the worst, but
It's not the worst thing I've had on this.
I don't like
on
it.
this
Marshall's
podcast.
face was
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I don't like it.
he's still trying to get the taste out of his mouth.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
What? I fuck with it.
You can take the rest home then.
I don't want yours.
I know, but
I don't know where your
I like the
fucking mouth's
can.
been.
The can looks cool.
can's cool as shit.
Especially if you're a UT fan, that burnt orange all over it.
I just
daddy.
like the goat and goggles.
The goat in goggles. Let me see the can.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. What video are we going to start with tonight?
Is this one of yours or is
Yeah,
this
but
No,
you know
this
he's
is-
got
I don't know.
he's got
I would say they're all Marshalls this week, aren't they?
No,
he's
I got a
like a
couple of
gun or a missile launcher on his shoulder too.
Does he?
He's got something on him.
I mean, he's ready to fucking go. That's Terminator goat, baby.
Yeah, no, that is.
It's not bad.
I'm not a fan.
Clint, don't act like this is like one of the worst beers we've
I
had.
don't know whatever he
No,
had.
it's-
Whatever he
it's-
had last week worked because he was shit faced when he come into.
That was just Dos
That
Equis.
was just Dos Equis.
The problem was is
unofficial sponsor of Bohemian Chat City.
where we fucked up is after Marshall left, me and Clint stayed out here and hung out.
for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they
Well,
told me.
It was Saturday, not Sunday, so I didn't have shit to do, and Clint didn't seem real.
I didn't have nothing to do on Sundays.
He said throw up.
Yeah,
If I hadn't had to go pick up my daughter from Midlothian, I would
you
have
just
stayed.
still
at-
left right after. Don't
Yeah.
lie.
No, would have. I just needed to go pick her up.
That's what I thought it was gonna be. Was since we were recording on Saturday, we were gonna hang out for a little bit after, and
But no, Marshall's a little bitch.
yeah.
so-
Oh, I'm gonna go be a dad.
Right.
Family man.
Why do you even like your kid?
Right?
Nobody likes her kids.
I
Clint
never-
don't even like his kids.
I have
wrong.
never.
Well, I love my
he-
grandchildren though.
Yeah, well, grandchildren are.
You love,
Okay.
you love your
Different.
children, but not like you do your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Listen, I have never ever claimed to like my daughter
Well, that's true.
You went and got her.
I understand that.
I'd have met.
out of love, not out of likeness.
That's out of obligation. Don't lie.
I got a granddaughter that lost her mind when she was 11, and she still ain't found it. And she's 15,
She has.
but I
just
still
not
love her
with
to
you.
death. I'm sorry. There's the right way and a wrong way in my way. And
What? So I used to work for a pastor who would tell people all the time, everybody has the right to be wrong.
Yeah.
that's true.
That's true.
I'm like, you take that how you
I
want.
just want to know why this says 911.
I don't
Okay.
know.
I
So
noticed that too.
This is one of my videos. This is a 911 call.
Oh shit.
911, what's your emergency?
I have knife hands.
Excuse me?
I looked down and my hands were knives.
Your
love
hands are
these.
knives?
Yeah.
Can you put the knives down?
No, they're my hands.
All right, where are
All right,
you?
I
Edward.
don't want knife hands. You can't pet my cat. I can't high five anything.
It's okay, sir. Let's work this out.
What am I going to do? Be a chef? Just chop, chop, chop my whole life. Nothing but chopping. No, chop that.
How did you call 911?
I called on my phone.
And how did you dial the number?
With my fingers?
Okay, where are your fingers?
On my hands? Oh, hands are better. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. Look at these hands. What's your name? Is it Sharon?
No,
No.
Oh, Sharon, you're an angel.
I am not.
That's what an angel would say. Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
What is he taking?
This acid is really messing with me.
There it is.
I love that. Couldn't have been any more perfect time you're saying, "What's he on?"
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That makes a lot
good.
of sense.
Oh, you're an angel.
I love how he says, "Your
That was
name's
pretty
Sharon."
funny.
She said, "No." He goes, "Oh, Sharon, you're an angel."
I am not. That is what an angel would say.
That's pretty funny.
Oh man, that was great.
This is this guy actually makes quite a few videos, and I absolutely love his songs that he makes.
Turning random internet drama into songs.
This guy's good.
Oh dang. She weighs over 15,000 pounds. 1,500. Nope, got another zero. There's no way she can be that much. We got papers on her telling us her weight. The record for weight is 3,300.
Do you know who Tom McDonald is?
Yeah.
Okay, well this
I like Tom
house isn't
McDonald.
from here, Abby. You can't be calling me a bear.
A layer.
Got the papers in space. You sure don't know everything about a horse, honey. So kinda get over it.
Jesus.
Calling me a bear, it's real funny, don't you think? You haven't even seen this horse. This horse is bigger and huger. And she 10 times the size girl.
The internet.
So eat that, Karen.
The internet, YouTube, and made so many people famous.
Oh yeah.
And it's like Tom McDonald. He's like #1 iTunes and all this other stuff. And most of his shit's like political.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Goodbye Joe, I love that. That's funny as hell.
I would
Yeah.
never have pegged Glenn as a rap fan,
I'm
like
not.
regardless of who it is.
But even like I said, I've had a lot of time on my freaking phone this last month.
Now that
Usually,
now
the only
that Glenn
time-
knows how to send links, he's always like, "Hey."
I will
only
give it to you.
time-
He is a great artist. He really is.
Yeah,
like,
the only time that
way
I
better
used
than
to-
Kid Rock. I
that-
can tell you that.
I don't know. Man. I wouldn't go there. But anyhow, the only time I used to do my phone is at break. Mm-hmm. You know, and I put my earbuds in and listen to music, or
So people don't talk to you?
or watch.
Yeah.
And then they got for my 15th anniversary, you get to pick something out of a fucking book. to
Yeah,
get.
that's what I got for my 5-year. Yeah.
But I bought some really LJBs or LBJ.
JBLs.
JBL.
Yeah.
That when they hit you tap it once and you can hear, and then it does the sound deadening or whatever the hell
The
it is.
noise
Noise-
canceling. Yeah.
Noise canceling. You know how that works, don't you?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know how
It produces the same frequency back out.
Exactly. If the frequency on the outside changes, that changes.
And this is why Glenn Ashworth likes me better than both you fuckers.
I've accepted it. I don't know that I like it, but I've accepted it.
that's how it works. Is the frequency? Because I sat and thought about it. I said the only way it knows what it's doing is if he can hear what's on.
Yeah, it's got a speaker pointing out for the frequency
Yeah,
changes.
and if it changes inside, and it's like you can't hear shit.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
great.
be there watching my dog videos or listening to music, and eating my Cheetos or whatever, and somebody tapped me on the shoulder. Hey, they're paging you. And I said, "What did they text?"
Yeah.
Like,
Because they know I can't hear. Somebody be standing next to me, say, "You know your phone's ringing."
And that's when he doesn't have his earbuds in.
Yeah.
That's without my earbuds. You know, that's just,
Hey, I try and use that every chance I get. Like I said,
but
I didn't
anyhow,
hear it.
lately,
And then he tells
had
him, you got
way-
to talk into my good ear, which he doesn't have.
I do too have a good ear. Ask the doctor.
Which one
Ask
did
the
he?
doctor.
Which one did he say was your good ear?
My right one, because the left one was right next to the 105 howitzer when it'd go off all the time. And
Oh, so you blew it out a long
yeah,
time ago.
oh yeah, I blew it out
Yeah.
a long time ago. I blew it out in '72 watching Nugent. You know,
Oh,
Mile
nice.
High Stadium, Sunday #1.
Stranglehold.
Yeah,
All 16 minutes of it.
I don't know if that was 16 minutes back then. I know I broke my glasses and somebody had to drive me home because I couldn't see.
That's why they had to
barely
drive me home.
remembers that concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen Rush open for Pink Floyd
Hey,
in
I got
McNichols Arena in '74. And McNichols Arena, it was like a basketball court type thing inside.
Was it 74 or 75 when they played that?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm fucking with
How
you.
was
I
it?
have no idea.
Hey, hold up.
YouTube in 1972. YouTube was U2 was in Red Rocks Amphitheater.
I'm just saying, if one of the three of us were to know something from 1974, it would be this old motherfucker right here.
Right?
That's why me and Glenn get along so well, and why
I get that. I get that.
Because I'm an old fucking man.
Yeah, you really
You ain't
are.
old yet.
Look at his fucking socks. He might as well have the like
know.
Did you
sock
notice that when he
strap.
come in through the shop? I thought,
Yeah.
look at this motherfucker. I don't even do that.
Hey, hey. No, I'm gonna tell. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He said, "Look at this motherfucker."
That just means he loves me. That's what that means.
Hey, Marshall's going to come and redo. He don't know it yet, but he's going to come and redo the floor in my bedroom.
Because he fucked it up first time. Oh.
No,
Oh, no, he
his
just did-
bedroom.
Yeah.
And
That's right. He don't know yet.
If I
But
don't have, we drawed a bunch of money out of my 401k and put it in savings because I'm penciled in to have surgery on the 20th of December.
what are you
Another
having it
sur-
on this time?
My
His
same
knees.
knee.
Oh, same knee.
Having
Yeah.
a knee done
This
again.
is my in 2014 I had both knees done.
Yeah.
And best thing I ever did. And then when I tore my gluteus muscle in 2000.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, which is your butt muscle.
Yeah.
It makes you do everything. I mean, you can't,
Really?
you can't shit, you can't walk, you can't. I mean, it hurt. Well, it didn't tear it, ripped, and it balled up in here on my
Oh,
hip.
shit.
And of course, my hip doctor, because they'd replaced my hip
Yep.
a year or two before that. And,
He's half metal.
Bro, he's like Frankenstein's monster over here.
of course, the hip doctor said, "Oh, it's your back." And the back doctor, I went to see my back doctor when they did the surgery. He said, "There ain't nothing wrong with your back. Look at the size of the knot on my hip." And that's where the
Fucking Dr.
subterminal
Blind.
hematoma or something he called it. I don't remember what it was. And so they fixed it. And 2 weeks after they fixed it, that's where I got the infection from.
Yeah.
And I was in 2022. I was on a PICC line for
Shit, you were on it for
I was on a
probably-
PICC line for 3 different PICC lines for 20 weeks.
Yeah.
And because it went away, they had me on a PICC line. It went out of my head. So I was off my PICC line and was fixing to go do physical therapy. And I was back at work. 2 weeks after that, it went into my left knee.
Damn.
My last knee was put in July 24th of this year. They put another knee in.
Yeah.
Because and I worked for a year. Well, I went back to work on December 9th of 2022 and worked until July 4th of this year. So over a year and a half I worked.
Yeah.
And then just all of a sudden one day, poof, it came back. I mean, I went to work at 7. I worked a money day. It's triple time on Sundays or on holiday. So I did that. And when I went back, I went in that morning, thought, my knee's a little sore, which happens,
This man cut his finger on a saw and just taped it up till your mom got home.
It's the same dude
Then
that works.
she made me go to the hospital.
Same dude.
And he's mad
I
about
said,
it.
why?
Yeah.
There's nothing to sew back on. That's what happened in 8 hours.
Damn.
Jesus
Shit,
Christ.
Glenn. That's not
I've
okay.
se- you don't need to show me. I've seen
That's
it.
what happened in 8 hours.
God
That's
damn.
not okay.
And it just came back. And they still can't tell me. But once you get MRSA, it's a type of staph. It never
It's
goes away.
it's a staph infection.
It never goes away.
That's your phone. That's your phone.
Glenn's out here on TikTok.
No, I don't do TikTok. I do YouTube. But anyhow, and X.
Me too. Oh, I don't do Twitter.
We have a Twitter, by the way. Just
I
FYI.
don't have an account. I guess I do because I listen, I read that stuff, but I don't send anything. It's fucking nuts. Yeah.
Clint, get on your dad's phone and make him follow us on Twitter.
Hell, I don't even
and
know how to
YouTube.
follow us on Twitter.
But anyhow,
I don't have a
where was
Twitter
I
to
at?
follow us. with.
Your knee.
My knee, and it came back, and once you get MRSA, it never goes away. And I figured it out, Mom and I, that I was off the oral antibiotics for 4 months when it came back.
Yeah.
So when I went and seen on the 18th of this month, when I went and seen my knee doctor, I said, you know what? If they would have left me on the oral antibiotics, this would never happen. And he says he does not disagree. And now this was the very next day, they changed me to the medicine I'm on now, which is what kicked it in the ass in 2022.
Yeah.
And I told the doctor, what the fuck? Why didn't you do this
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
at the very beginning?
Yeah,
you knew
just-
what worked. Why didn't you use it?
Yeah.
It's a big pharma thing. It's an insurance thing. They got to do this first. They got to do this first. They
Yeah.
got to do this first.
And then over time, your body and the MRSA and the infection itself become resistant at a certain point.
Oh yeah, well that's
so
why
they have to keep
do
switching
change,
it
they
up.
Do change
Yeah.
it up. But I'll know before I go see the knee doctor on the 18th. I've been on this new medicine since Tuesday. I will know before the 18th if it's doing any good.
Yeah.
And
So is it making you sick at all, or is it just staying localized to your knee?
it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, this makes it feel real good because it stretches out.
I make that same noise when I cross my leg too.
But then when
Yeah, but that's
when I
you're
get
fat.
up,
Well, that's
Yeah.
because I got a
being
bad
stretched
knee.
out, it's worse. So I try not to do that. And this muscle up here is just wore out from
Yeah.
walking. But anyhow,
I'm pretty
but-
sure
but-
I'm gonna be your dad when I get that age.
Hey, I
'cause
was
they've
over
told me.
I was over 300 pounds for over 20 years.
Yeah. Well, so
Hey, he's been over 300 pounds for about. How old are
I'm
you?
not even.
36.
Fuck you, I'm not even. I'm not even 300 pounds now, asshole.
Yeah,
I'm close, but I'm not there.
No,
I was there for a
anyhow,
while, but I'm not there now.
On the 20th, if it's still there on the 18th, then I'm scheduled for surgery. What they'll do is they'll pull it out, pull the knee out again, which
Yeah.
will be this is my third knee.
Damn. Are you gonna put that one on the front of your Jeep too?
I've already told him that I want to keep it, and he says no matter how infected. I didn't get to keep my second one because it was too infected.
Oh, tell them to clean it off.
Well,
tell them hit
that's
it with
what
a pressure
That's what they
washer.
did with the first
They got to
one.
send it off to get the damn thing looked
That's
at.
what they did with the first one because I
Oh.
told him it was a big old thing. I had to sign papers at the hospital and everything. They had to make a form up for me to sign that thing.
They had to make up a
no,
form.
serious.
Yeah.
Who keeps a prosthetic? And
It's a good hood
and the
ornament.
doctor says, you still got that on your Jeep? I said, yeah.
Here's
It's
showed
him pictures
It's Jeep's
of
out
it,
in the wheelchair spot. You want to go look at it? but
Wheelchair spot. You don't even call it
but
handicap.
I wanted the second one, and they said, and he said when he pulled it out after the hospital, he said, you can't have it. It's too infected. But the first one they sent off. You know, the first one they pulled out, they sent it off. He brought it to me the next day in a sealed bag,
Yeah.
and it had been sanitized.
And had you sign for it and
And they
everything.
said,
Yeah.
don't open it until you get home. So I didn't know what I was going to do with
In
it.
other words, he opened it in the parking
Oh,
lot.
as soon as he got to the parking lot.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure the clip was in there to hold the plastic. Well, it's two pieces of titanium. And
Yeah.
if,
Yeah.
if you've ever drilled through titanium, it's polished on one side. You can't even dent it with the.
A ball peen hammer,
You
chisel, or anything.
you can't put a ping in it to drill through it because it just slides across it. So I had to flip it over and set it up in my mill so I could drill through the backside, which is more rough, which is where the concrete heats
Yeah.
to. But anyhow, it took me 2 drill bits, about 45 minutes, and lots of oil.
But by God, that thing's hanging on the front of his fucking Jeep
It
now.
sure is.
Sure
Everybody
shit
goes-
is.
Dude.
And Mom made me put the Google eyes on it.
Nice.
I didn't even notice the Google eyes.
Oh,
on it.
yeah, it's
Really?
got googly eyes because it
Shit,
looks like
I
a
guess
face.
I may have the because I have not seen it since the first time you showed me.
Yeah, no,
when
no.
when you come on the podcast the last time,
Oh, yeah.
I may have noticed it then, but that is the most fucking like Rambo badass thing. Just to show that like I am so badass, I've blown through my original knee, this knee,
And 2 other ones.
and now you're the next two.
Yeah.
Well, and this one, if it's not too bad, I'm going to put it on a receiver and put it on the back of my Jeep. Looking at you, so when you pull up back. If you,
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
but anyhow, they'll put a spacer in made out of plastic. Well, see, this is the weirdest thing in the world. Your body will grow to metal, but it won't grow to plastic.
Correct.
Hey,
Because I was in the plastics industry for 15 years, and I had literally had plastic come up out of my arm from swallowing or something and getting in my bloodstream, and literally getting a cut and get ready, and then it will finally, what the hell is that? You know, thing, a motherfucking piece of plastic.
Glenn,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You may be like the real life Iron Man.
I don't know about all that.
Like,
But anyhow, they're going to put the spacer in. And he said it'll be 6 weeks, and they can pack the spacer full of antibiotics.
okay.
So,
So as it,
Whatever's in there.
yeah.
compresses in.
But they also told me that they usually leave it in for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then they'll take it out, and then there'll be a 2-week period before they take it out that the infectious disease doctor will take me off all antibiotics,
Okay.
and then they'll draw blood.
Yeah.
I give blood every week anyhow because they can get my numbers, and then they'll know if they're going to put a permanent one back in or not. And I've ever been told I'll be on oral antibiotics at least 5 years, maybe the rest of my life. What's another fucking pill? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep big pharma in business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyhow, he told me, he says, now the temporary can stay in indefinitely. And then I said, can I do this with it? He said, oh yeah. So you're telling me I can work with it in there? Yeah, I don't see why not.
That's all I need.
And you have your original kneecap. These are my, and what's weird is now when the swelling goes down, I can feel there's a button on the back of your kneecap that I guess epoxy, however they attach it, that rubs on the steel,
Okay.
which I got that in the shop.
Of course you do.
Well, I was going to.
He's like keeping old like body parts like moms keep umbilical cords.
I know what I'm going to do with it. I just haven't done it. On my shifter in my Jeep, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna pop that out and
and
make
put
that
that
the
piece
cap?
of plastic in there because it's about
Jeep's
the
gonna
same
be a
size.
Are you
skeleton by
gonna
the time it's said and done.
engrave the numbers and the
That's-
lines and
what I
stuff?
want to do, yeah, and then
like paint it and
paint
then
it and then sand off. Yeah.
Listen.
Nope. Shit.
So when you get the knee and you put it as your trailer hitch, you got to get a bumper sticker that says, "What knee did Mickey love most?" and it points down to it. 'Cause it's
Disney.
Disney.
Nice.
That's
actually-
not bad. That's pretty funny.
I actually have a person on my route, and I have no idea where they got this sticker. But on the back of their SUV, it says, "I love my new knee."
I love my new knee. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and this one still was put in 2004. But anyhow, that button, it takes about 2 years for it to wear in. So even now, if I move my leg right, I can feel it popping on there, sitting on there. Oh, and if you're sitting there and you do this, especially with this new one, it'll pop, 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 pop.
Oh God, that's
I know.
I so can't wait till I have to have a knee replacement. 'Cause I have been told by doctors that
They won't do it until you're 55.
Yeah, they told me it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
yeah.
I had my
So-
first knee surgery in my right knee when I was 27 years old.
9.
I had a baby, 2 babies, and they scoped it out and pulled a piece of cartilage out. I had it done 3 times, and then the 4th time, they said, "It's next thing you're going to have it replaced." Well, by then I had good insurance and found my doctor that I have now, which does all of the baseball players and the basketball players in Dallas-Fort Worth, the Rangers and the
Mavericks.
Yeah.
Mavericks. But anyhow, he
Yeah,
said
the Cowboys usually
he
keep
says
good
we can do
reviews.
12 weeks this year and 12 weeks next year. We just do 12 weeks and do them both. Well, I knew too many people that had one done and wouldn't do the other one because it hurt. Well, just do them, get it over with.
Yeah.
Well, I got in trouble at the hospital because you do them and they take you in your room and you got all that stuff. Well, you walk on it the same day. Well, these 2 big old guys come in with this belt, and I was already in the freaking chair.
They're like,
Said I had to
dude.
pee. I know. I went to the bathroom, and was sitting in the chair. No, you're supposed to pee in the jar. That's when I got.
That's why he still pees in the jar.
That's when I got
Yeah.
my first pee jar. So
Yeah.
it's a plastic.
That's what he got
You know
his
what a
first
pee jar? You know what a pee jar is?
No,
When we get done, he'll
the
show
bedpan.
No, I got. No, it's a pee jar.
It's one of them little
The little plastic jug from the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marshall knows.
Yeah, I got one in the shop, so I don't even have to leave the shop.
He
Well, this
just
new
whips
medicine-
it out and says, all right, let it
This new
rip.
medicine is like every hour.
You would
on-
never make it to the
He's
house.
like, there's absolutely no fucking need to put a bathroom in the shop. I got a jar. I got a jar.
Well, yeah, I was gonna drill a hole and put.
I
a
mean,
funnel in.
listen, I'm not.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But then I'd have to walk to the back of the shop. That's it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have peed in cups before.
Oh yeah,
You know?
my daddy was
So-
a truck driver,
Oh yeah, he.
and you never cross the highway.
Yeah.
You always get gas on the same direction you're going. He knows about this.
Yes, I do.
And you better know what mile marker you're on.
Yep.
And he would never cross, and he didn't stop unless Mom said, we got to go pee. So he would, give me my jar. And he'd be driving down the road. We're going to Kansas City or something to see my grandma.
Hey, I've done it. I've been driving and didn't want to stop. I'm just like fucking empty bottle over here, and I'm like,
Well, see, that's
Driving along.
I pissed in a
what's
beer
nice
bottle
is when,
going to a
when we have
Mavs
the, there's nothing wrong with my bladder or kidneys, but this new medicine, the one that makes me pee orange, I like pee every hour on the
oh, it's the new medicine. It's
the
a
antibiotics, they just-
diuretic.
They just
Oh, yeah.
goes right through you, right
Yeah.
through you, right
Yeah.
through you. Yeah, and sleeping, you better, I try to time it and make it so when I get up right about the time my alarm goes off.
Go straight to piss.
So I know it's got to be an hour and 15 minutes. So let me see. I'm gonna wait another 10 minutes. But that's when I didn't.
Yeah.
Have a pee, that's when I didn't have my pee jar.
Yeah.
That's when, but now,
Now he just wakes up in the middle of the night, and rolls over.
Yeah.
No, I get out of bed. I'm not gonna do that. I get out of
He
your- I
says,
get out of your
I'm
mom's
not
bed.
gonna. I'm a gentleman, okay?
Now, I did.
He's a better person than me because I would literally I wouldn't even get up, just roll over.
Now, that's like a catheter. It's just
Yeah.
they stick up your dick,
Yeah.
and it.
He's not wrong.
No, that's what it is.
is.
Let me finish this. I can tell you a story. And when you're at the hospital, it's like, you don't even have to move. It's just
Yeah, you just let it rip.
just go.
You just
Let
go.
it rip.
When I was, I don't even think I guess I had just turned 16. And Inglewood Speedway, which was a quarter-mile asphalt, figure 8, was up the hill from my house. And my dad would say, when I can't hear them cars, 30 minutes later, you better be home. Well, one night I didn't come home. I hooked up with some little whore. And which my dad,
Shit.
my dad
Love it.
was very understanding, and she lived off of Sheridan. And I
As
guess
was
I
mine.
parked my car on the other side. So my sisters are looking for me and everything. And my brother-in-law spotted my car
Yeah.
because it was a red 64 Falcon with the black stripe down the side and the M5050s on the back of it,
Yeah, you
with
don't miss that.
with the 302 with the carburetor sticking out the hood.
Yeah.
So anyhow, he
Yeah, you
spotted
can't
it.
hide that.
And he
Yeah.
just stood out. He just stood out there and honked on his horn, and I come out. But anyhow, about 2 weeks later, this is a true story. And your mom don't even know this. She probably will now.
She gonna find out.
She's gonna know
She
now.
gonna learn today.
She don't listen. Anyhow, I was itching and scratching like crazy, And I told my mom, "What the hell?" And my dad fell out and fell on the fucking floor. He was an ex-Marine. This is my stepdad, which was my dad. He's who raised me. But he fell out on the floor. And he said, "You got crabs." I said, "What?" And he said, "You know how you get rid of them, right?" And I said, "No." And he says, "You set one side on fire. You shave one side and set the other side on fire and stab with a fork when they come running out." So anyhow,
Please tell me you did not take that advice.
no.
Okay, good.
They made us stuff you take shower.
Was that
Yeah.
Grandpa Dean that told you that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. But anyhow,
God, that'll make you learn your lesson.
after
real
I got,
quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Now, hold
My
on.
mom-
Disclaimer: we did not bait him into telling us his story. I just wanted to say that.
this wasn't even on my list to talk about.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we were on after it was all
just
over
wanna
with,
say that.
and I was back. My mom says you need to take him down and get him checked because she's afraid I had a disease.
Oh God.
So
Like
anyhow,
Glenn
my
Wor-
dad,
Glenn out here
he's just
wilding.
laughing like crazy. the
Oh,
whole
I
way.
mean, hell.
And-
I would be too. I'm
And
not gonna lie.
They stick a freaking glass rod up your dick, and it's like, holy crap!
Yeah,
I
don't-
don't ever want to do that again.
Yeah.
It was not much better in the early 2000s either. It was a huge ass Q-tip.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
a
good.
huge ass Q-tip. It's not. Yeah, it's not fun.
That's like when they check for COVID. I swear to God, they had that motherfucker on a drill.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
All the way up in your damn
Hey,
brain.
the Q-tip they use for COVID is a little smaller than what they use otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is not fun. It'll make
I'm
you.
glad I'm not
So,
the only one that
uh,
ever had it done.
I have a question. So how about this fucking bird? What are we?
Oh, this trying to get us out of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
Oh, bullshit, Glenn. Don't you start that.
No.
What time is it? Is
No,
it 10?
sir.
You
You've
know,
been out.
I'm missing a football game.
Oh, that's on you, bro.
Nah, you good. All right. So this is another one of my videos.
Oh, I see. Just
We ain't even
scroll
got
through.
this.
animals to be called.
if they were from Canada. Right here, we got the Rocky Mountain spotted long moose.
No, that's funny.
That's just straight up a fucking deer that's been to prison. Probably got a couple kids.
Prison deer, baby.
Deer with felonies.
You might think that's a zebra, but no, that's a racial equality donkey right there.
Wow.
That's the LGBT turkey. Don't know why that's here. That's just Kevin. That's a thunder goose.
I like that.
That's a fucking murder goose right
That
there.
no,
Yeah.
those
actually-
are murder gooses.
Yeah.
That's a fucking flamingoose. You're sensing a trend with the gooses. It's because Canada clearly has a thing for gooses, like you can see on my merch here. Copy613.com. Check it out, bud.
Fucking goose.
Right, this
Fucking murder goose.
Murder goose.
Deer with felonies.
Dude, those cassowaries.
Yeah,
will fuck you up.
cassowaries. They'll fucking murder your ass. They really will.
Where do they come from?
Oh god.
We can
Canada,
find out.
obviously.
What was the life coach guy?
Well, we'll find that out after we look up cassowary.
Yeah.
Does that say casserole?
Oh,
Oh,
Casserole?
How would you spell
Yeah, it'd be a casserole.
cassowary. Okay.
A-U?
There's a W in there
There
somewhere.
it is.
Right? There's a W in there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's ingenious.
Which part?
Cassowary.
They just mean. They look mean.
They are mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're fucking evil as shit, dude.
They will. If you turn your back on them, they'll fucking murder you.
Yeah,
You never turn your back
things
on
to
a
know:
bird.
how to survive a cassowary attack.
How to avoid a cassowary attack?
Always be packing.
Yeah, right.
I could call Jackson right now and ask him if it flies, and he'll answer it. It dies.
Fair enough.
And then you ask him if it hops, it drops.
Right on. Okay, so this is how you get out of a speeding ticket right here.
Okay.
Here's the easiest way to get out of a speeding ticket. When the officer gets to your window and says license and registration, I want you to point at his shirt and go, "What's that?" And when he looks down, you're going to flick him in the nose and say, "Made you look, little dumb idiot bitch." That's going to be super embarrassing for the officer. And by law, he has to let you leave. This works 9 times out of 10, guys. But the one time out of 10, the officer might consider this assault, and he will pull his gun out, and he will shoot you so many times. You will be super dead. Here's the
So many times.
Either way, you're getting out of a ticket.
I don't think that's how that works in real life.
Try that and let us know.
I'm not.
Oh, gee, this is This is one of Marshall's videos.
Oh, this is great.
Is that a midget?
No, they're not called that.
Wait for it.
What the fuck?
I feel like if somebody put a marshmallow on the conveyor belt, he's done for.
Oh yeah, game over.
You can't hop
game
that.
over, man.
Oh, fucking Marshall.
I've seen this one, Marshall.
Yeah.
Why is Marshall's always super offensive?
What is this?
What do you think? Why do you think his are always super offensive? Look at his fucking shirt.
Where are all the white women?
Where are all the white women?
Hey, where are the white women?
Oh, that's from
Blazing
Saddles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the best movies ever made.
Hell
it is.
yeah.
When they're sitting around the fire.
I want to
farting.
let you know that I had never seen that movie until a year ago when my girlment made me sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
loved it.
They've cut the shit out of it now, though, I bet.
No, you can
Oh,
still
you can
get
still
the
find the
original.
original.
No.
All right. Show Andrew this one.
I'm so confused. Ooh.
Yeah, just wait. He fucked up. I thinks he's cool.
Ah!
And that,
He's got some definite road rash.
Yeah.
Sure.
and there's probably no nuts left either.
Yeah. This one I have not seen.
This one's fucking
No
funny.
one,
No, the bigger you make it, what the fuck?
Press F11
Not all
or
of us are
F12.
blind.
F11 or
at
F.
least-
What's that? Okay, when
you
get
say
done-
that, but all four of us wear glasses.
I know.
When you do, I want to figure out how you fix something on a damn computer. I got one at work drives me fucking.
What number was that?
That was F12.
So hit no thanks and then hit F11.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know about you, Glenn, but that didn't make much of a difference for me.
So here's the deal.
It says no one thought this was a bad idea.
Question mark. And the fact is,
Is this
these
a
are
giant
all
seesaw?
yeah, but these are all people that are probably 50, 60 or older.
Seesaw or teeter-totter?
Teeter-totter.
There's
Is there a difference?
Yeah. That's like a violin and a
Fiddle.
a fiddle. A violin's got strings and a fiddle's got strings.
I wasn't ready for that one.
No, I'm leaving the boo in.
That was
All
funny.
right, anyway,
I wasn't ready for that joke.
this is a bunch of 60, 70-year-old people on this thing, just mind you. So watch. And
Dominoes. Yeah. That's what they should be doing that instead of doing that, playing dominoes.
And my favorite part of this whole video is all these people standing on the ground. Nobody is like rushing to help these people.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Pap and Game, they're going to learn today.
I like that guy. He's just like, oh, well, shit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I've seen this one, Marshall.
What is it?
God,
I've never
this-
seen this one.
This is,
Are they crabbing?
just watch.
That's what it looks like.
You definitely don't want to be this guy.
Oh, I know this voice. I know this voice. Whoa!
but wait for it.
Good song.
Guy's on fire. He got caught on
road,
fire.
you dummy.
He is!
Down the hill. That's the best way to do it.
Bury him! Bury him!
You definitely don't want to be this
Oh, shit.
Y'all are some dumb motherfuckers. Hey guys, you want to go out to the beach with some gasoline and firecrackers?
Right? That just does not
Kind
seem-
of.
I kind of do too.
What the fuck?
Oh, this one's great. This is another comment video.
Yeah.
Is this one of the ones that say this watch is funny at the end?
No.
No. So okay, so let me set it up real quick. You got a bunch of really obese fat chicks in the pool.
Why you got to call them that?
Because
'Cause
they
that's
big
what
bitches.
they are.
Call them thick ladies.
Thick
Nah,
lady. Real women have curves.
There's a difference
Come
between
on, Glenn.
There's
Not
a
that
difference
kind of
between
curve.
thick ladies and fat bitches.
Okay, but anyhow.
Anyway, all right, go ahead, Clint. Not gonna lie, they seem pretty happy in captivity.
Oh my God.
POV, your black buddy takes you to his secret fishing spot. People should be a lot nicer in the comment section. These women's have a lot on their plates.
That's so mean.
It's not that funny.
All right. Oh, that's pretty funny. Girth, wind, and fire. That's crazy. I didn't even see one skinny black guy.
What the fuck?
That part was funny.
The last comment says that's crazy. I didn't even see one skinny black guy.
Oh, shit.
Or skinny white guy, dude. Skinny people don't, especially around text time.
Yeah.
They don't fucking discriminate.
Anyhow, I got a computer.
Glenn, stop fucking with the mic.
He can't help it. He's got to try and fix it.
Bruh, I've been doing
He did
what,
the same thing
Oh,
last time.
no, fuck
I know.
y'all.
I just
He
like
does it
fucking with.
for one night. I've been doing it for 4 years now, and it's just okay for me to do it, but it's not okay for Glenn.
Because no matter what we fucking tell you, you're not going to stop.
No, I'm definitely
Okay,
not.
I got
know.
a computer question.
Okay.
The computer that I use upstairs in the team room,
Yeah.
everything's to one side. How to? So where I log out on the other side and all the icons up one side are like half there. I can still click on it, but I want to move it where I can see the whole damn thing.
That's
But there's no space. It ain't like the whole thing is.
How
it's
many
like
monitors?
just mine.
Just one monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was asking because sometimes if you have two monitors plugged into the
Oh,
same
no, that's
computer,
too- no,
it can be like kind of a split screen type
No,
situation.
one's way too much anyhow.
Oh. Hey, minimize this.
Minimize your face.
Oh, there are no icons on this. Sorry,
Glenn, are
can't
you
help
going to remember this?
But what I'm getting at is it's not to one side. It's just like it's this much too freaking big. How do I make the whole thing smaller?
Oh, right click and then go right click and then go to display settings.
What makes the computer workshop that in it?
All computers do, I promise. Scroll down. See right there where it says scale and layout.
Ah,
Change that to the recommended percent and or. All right, Clint, get out of that one. And then right there where it says display resolution, you need to make sure that it's not set to too low or too high.
Huh.
Okay.
So, Clint, actually on the resolution, go to the recommended. I want to see what that looks like.
Probably looks like, whoa, shit.
Too small?
Plug the whole damn thing.
No, it's fine. Yeah, hit revert on that. And let's just go back to what it was.
What's the invert button?
What was it?
It was 1920 by 1080 is what we needed on.
Y'all really need to oil that damn thing.
I've been trying to tell them, Glenn.
Glenn, they just don't listen.
That's facts. That's facts. We don't listen to shit.
I know you don't.
What did you do, Marshall?
What's it doing?
What do you mean, what's it doing?
It's not doing anything on my side. What's
Did
it
I
doing
not?
on yours?
Do we have any more videos, or was that the last one?
That was the last one.
All right.
Then-
So I got to go right click and go to settings,
Display settings.
Display setting.
display settings. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Well, that's like that's like display. Now, I got another question. How come my auto rotate don't fucking? I don't even have an auto rotate anymore.
Because you probably fucking turned it off.
You probably
Well,
have it
no,
on.
no,
You
no.
probably locked.
The
You probably
icon-
locked it.
The icon's not even on there.
Well, that sucks for you, doesn't it, Glenn?
It does, especially when I want.
And you like him more than us?
Right?
He does, because guess what? Give me your phone. I'll fix it.
We don't talk to you like
I
that.
bet he can't fix it.
Bet I can.
Oh, Glenn, there's a lot of things that I underestimate Marshall on, and fucking
Phones is what you got. About 30 seconds before that sucker shuts off.
IT is one thing that I don't ever.
I'd rather have all my teeth pulled to sit in front of a computer, and I've had that done.
That's basically what I do for a living. Not pull teeth, sit in front of a
I
computer.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't. 30 minutes, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are times I'll get up and just go hide in the yard somewhere and leave my phone and everything. So
Now,
if
now
I don't have a way for them to contact me, they can't contact me.
let me ask you a question. Whenever you're saying your auto rotator, you talking like YouTube when you're watching your YouTube video and you turn it?
Or even a picture or something, anything that I have, it just won't. Because if you pull the whole thing down, there used to be a little circle thingy type thing that you would punch, and it would auto rotate. My wife's got a Samsung phone too, and hers has got it on it.
Well, maybe you should switch to an iPhone, which is
that.
better.
That's I'm not smart enough for an iPhone.
Oh, iPhones are way more user friendly.
Yeah, they really are.
They're so much more dumb proof than Android.
And
is.
everybody's got an iPhone. I want something different.
Everybody has Android too. There's only two kinds of phones. out
Right?
there,
iPhone
bro.
and Android.
Google's got one now.
Nobody uses the Google phone.
The Pixel.
Listen, if people are using Google phones, they're probably on HUD housing. I'm
No,
just
if
saying.
people are using Google phones, they're too damn rich.
I know
to
you
be
really need
working.
some good earphones. These some bitches hurt.
We got them coming as soon as your son buys them.
I got to give him
Do
the
it?
link and I
Oh
will
yeah,
here
I
in a
told
minute.
you to send me that.
And I told you fuck off, didn't I?
No, you told me you send it after lunch.
You did say that.
Technically,
It is
anytime
still after
before
lunch.
midnight.
These good.
And
No,
is-
anytime before, whenever you take
Actually-
lunch tomorrow is still before lunch
after lunch
or
today,
after
yeah.
lunch.
Okay, fix my damn phone.
I'm working on it. Don't tell me how to live my life.
I mean, I guess I can pull a couple more Marshall's videos.
Please don't.
It ain't even working. You done
Yeah,
broke
it's not even working.
No, it's working.
No,
Not
not
down
on our
here, it
side.
ain't.
Not.
what? Hey, we can go ahead and. How?
I don't
what
know.
time are we at?
We're at about 1:30.
It hasn't been 2 hours.
Okay, this is a perfect time to land the plane. So,
Lay in the plane.
yes, sir.
He meant to say land the plane, but he's stupid.
I said land the plane.
No, you said lay in
Land
the
the
plane.
I said land the plane.
No,
But anyhow, we're landing a freaking plane. What is
Yes, sir. You. Yes, sir. You guys got anything else?
No, I don't.
no.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We have other guests coming in as well.
Stop fucking with them.
But this episode, listen, there's 100 ways I could have guessed this episode was going to go, and none of it would have been this.
It never is.
This delivered so much more than I thought. But guys, stay tuned. We got a few coming up. We have an awesome crossover event coming on with H&D Comedy.
Yep.
H&D Comedy Podcast. Those guys are going to come in.
Why are you looking at this camera?
I don't, because I'm so used to
You'd
looking.
be looking at that camera.
Hi. I figured you would have went to mine and Marshall
You're supposed to
Static.
be directing or producing, so you're just supposed to tell him what camera. Put his picture on top of it.
All right, now I switched.
Is it the static
yeah, no, you're
or the close up now? I don't know.
It's-
I'm
it's
so
you-
confused.
It's YouTube.
What?
It's YouTube. Where's something I can throw at you?
Please don't. All right, guys. But so y'all stay tuned for that. They're coming in what, next week?
Yep.
All right.
December 6th, they will their episode will come out.
But they come in December.
They'll come in December 1st.
They're the
to
next
record.
episode.
They're going
Yes.
to come here.
Yeah.
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 We need to make sure we got parking right. And
Yeah. Well, it's just 2 people.
Oh,
Yeah, they'll probably come in one car.
okay. Well, I don't care. My neighbor.
We can tell them park down the road if you want.
No, when Lucy ran up to the neighbor 2 houses down, I introduced myself and I said, I'm the house with all the cars. And he said,
He knew exactly which house.
yeah, he knew what.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right.
Everybody knows who I am.
But anyways, guys, go to bohemianchatcity.com. Get your shirts, your hats, cups, mugs, stickers, beans, greens,
Get all the
potatoes,
things for all
tomatoes.
the prices.
I don't know.
Beans,
Yeah.
greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Dude, I could not get that out of my head yesterday, and Jackson was getting super pissed because everything he would ask, I'd be like, well, you know what the answer is, right? He'd be like, what? I'm like, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. And he'd be like, Dad, seriously, please stop. And I'm like, no.
You ought to go home and ask him and sing him the duck
It's
song.
not even there.
he's already pissed because I told him he's living like a meth head right now because we sold his bed, but we haven't got the new mattress for his new bed yet. So his mattress is just on the floor. And I told him he's living life like a meth head.
Yeah.
And then explained to him what a meth head was.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm definitely not a meth head.
How old
I
is
was
he?
like, He's 12.
Yeah.
I was like, obviously, son, unless you have something you want to
Right.
admit to.
You
And he
got
was-
something you want to tell me?
Yeah, but so he's real pissed off at me right
It
now.
don't work, does it?
I really do. You were looking at this thing like you're trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
But anyways, check out Bohemian Cheese.
You got to go
I know.
home.
What the? Oh,
Oh, it's Marshall.
dude. I'm glad I'm not the only one freaking out about that.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to go home and sing him the duck song.
What?
Duck walked up to
Oh,
lemonade
no.
stand.
No, Emma makes us listen to that fucking
I
song
love
way
that
too much.
song, dude.
But anyways, go buy all of our stuff. We got them for all the prices.
All the things for all the prices.
All the things for all the prices.
Big things, little nuts.
Bohemian Chatsy, we're big things with little nuts.
Talk for yourself. I do fine. So
Wrap it up.
my shit's been working for 65 years. I don't know about you.
God, wrap it the fuck up.
Hey, I love you guys.
I love you too.
Marshall, I love you the most.
I love you too, Andrew Chase.
All right, we're out.
Later.
Bye.
Hey, I do all right for myself. Don't worry about it.